Hey, listen, yesterday I told all the homies I was gonna stay out of everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? I lied.
Happy Mother's Day to Bubble Butt, Wack 100. Happy Mother's Day to Peanut Butter Munch. Happy Mother's Day to Spider Girl. Happy Mother's Day to all the females in the real that's doing Buster and BS, and they don't stand for nothing. And Marks, Busters, Roofies, Sweethearts, Marshmallows, Cotton Candy, Softness. Shout out to all the mothers again.
So that was Luce Cannon calling from the jail cell on Mother's Day. Now you guys know Charisse and Luce Cannon are keeping their foot on Wack 100 neck. But it seems like Charisse is out here fighting all by herself against Wack 100 and the machine. Now it gets crazy because it seems like Charisse just had a tag team partner chime in. No other than Jay Prince himself. Now Jay Prince, he seemingly pissed off because he said that Wack 100 and Adam22 are acting all big and bad on their platform No Jumper. Now I was shocked to hear Jay Prince say this about Adam22, but I knew that he feel some kind of weight about Wack 100 ever since the Larry Hoover shenanigans happened. You guys remember when Jay Prince said that Wack 100 was trying to blackmail the lady with the Larry Hoover footage. Now this right here is some nasty work. But Jay Prince, he was walking around in his neighborhood and he was discussing some things. It seems like this right here conversation between Adam22 and Wack 100 on No Jumper made Jay Prince lose it. And he had no choice but to come online and tell it like a TI is. You guys check Wack 100 and Adam22 on No Jumper, and then we'll go and check out Jay Prince.
Like, so Luce was telling you stuff off camera, and then once you saw them face to face, you didn't have the same energy.
It was, but you know, me knowing what I know now, I see the play. Right? The infiltration game was going on.
What do you mean?
Let me get cool with Brick. Getting Flacco's here make Flacco think some other shit's going on with Wack.
Because he had told Flacco that you wanted to kill him.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Right.
You know, I'm coming to you. I'm like, bro, what's up with Flacco?
Yeah.
You looking
I didn't know either until after it was all exposed. Yeah.
I had no idea. I'm like, wait, when he said, yo, Wack, man, Luce, I said, he told you what? So I'm like, why would Luce tell? Like, and I sat back and like, okay, let me get cool with Brick. Because the shit he would say and about that and vice versa. And then it was like he was in the building trying to make everything work in his favor. What backfired on him, let me tell you what backfired on him, is when he found out that Wack is a wolf.
What kind of wolf?
When he found out I was a wolf, you know what happens? If you got a wolf and some sheep, if that one sheep crosses the road, you know what the rest of the sheep gonna do?
Follow his ass.
You know what that wolf gonna do? He gonna sit there and he gonna maintain his position. He found out I was a wolf out here. When they started doing what they started doing, and Wack took 2 steps back, because I believe all of that was a plot twist to phase me out.
Now it seems like the boogeyman has spoken, because once Jay Prince, he heard that, he was like, man, I'm tired of this. I gotta speak again. They need to hear my voice. Now a lot of people are saying that Jay Prince, he has Wack 100 number, and when Jay Prince talk, everyone listen. Now me personally, like I said, I don't know what's going on between Jay Prince and Adam22, but Jay Prince, he said something about Adam22 and his sexual preference. You guys check Jay Prince out.
This me. You ain't gonna hear us. on no podcast hating and belittling, trying to tear down our fellow man versus uplifting and going on the podcast every day to stitch on somebody, taking, advantage of the youth, those that hadn't fully developed their wisdom to the extent where they can be tricked and naive. You got these suckers that's around here taking advantage of them, lying to them, talking loud, trying to make it appear that they some type of bulldog or big dog when they really just a chihuahua. You know what I mean? These dudes are poodles. But they want to fool y'all with all of this expression and all this Hollywood shit that they do. And they undercover sissies. And that's just the truth. I hear y'all loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. And this portrait is so much bigger than rat behavior until, every time I talk, if it's one of y'all that embrace the game that I give, then it's worth me walking and talking to you. Now, when all of you become damn fools and nobody want to embrace wisdom no more, then I'm going to ride on off to the sunset. I'm going to ride on off to the sunset because I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my breath and my time. But until then, man, I want to see my people win. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all break this poverty curse that been having our families in bondage for decades. Y'all see me walking? Yeah. I can walk in peace. See, I can walk solo. I can walk in peace in hoods, suburbs, on the moon. It don't matter. You know what I mean? When it's real everywhere. And when you understand that you got God's favor, then no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I ask him to make my enemies my footstool all the time. And trust me, a lot of them has been delivered to me. And I dealt with them accordingly.
So I guess we're going to have to see what Wack 100 and Adam22 has to say about this. But it looks like Charisse Mills has a tag team partner that's going to go at Wack 100 and Adam22. Now I need you guys to get in the comment section below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? And do you believe that Jay Prince can go head up with Wack 100 and Adam22? Peace.